Here we go, welcome to MightyGooga Plays For You. This is MightyGooga. Greetings! In today's short play we'll be showcasing Urban Empire. In Urban Empire you take control of a mayoral dynasty and lead your city and people through 200 years of history. Establish infrastructures, plan city districts, debate political decisions at the town council, bribe or blackmail your opponents, empower the demographic rights of your people or ignore them and reign supremely by yourself. The decision is yours. The game didn't get a very positive rating from the Steam users, and we can understand that. In fact, the reviews are mostly negative. I suppose this has to do with a very low replayability value. Nevertheless, the price of the game has decreased significantly, and because of that we are featuring Urban Empire in this channel. It's a fun game, a different concept on city building, and as you will see, you can still derive a whole bunch of gameplay hours out of it. It's very fun. It's different, a new concept, and although it lacks a whole bunch of stuff, the community demanded and had higher expectations, but it's a game worth playing, and we're gonna be showcasing it today. So let's go to it right away. Let's play a new game, just a new campaign. You can choose your family shield. I forgot how this is called. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna go closer to the channel. We're gonna go greening. Select family. So Connor Kilgannon. Connor grew up working alongside his famous father, Patrick Kilgannon, his father's trusted aide. He grew to care about his co-workers' well-being. When Emperor of Austria calls upon Ireland's best foreman, famous for his efficiency and low death rate on construction sites, to supervise founding of a new city, Patrick declines politely and sends his son instead. So this is the traits and personality of the family. He's an optimist, honest, and Emperor's nominee. So let's select our city location. Rim of Swornia, the Cauldron, Cape Swerilla. I think this will be okay. I'm not sure about the specifics of the maps, but for this short play, we're probably gonna be doing fine in this map. Let's go! Loading. There's always loading. The graphics in this game are very good, I believe. It's my opinion. And you know, it's neat the way you have to build districts. The interface is simple, and most of the game is done by discussing things and proposing things at a council. So it's like a SimCity game, but with much more focus on convincing the society and the representatives of that society of the stuff you want to build, where you want to develop your city, the direction you want to develop, and different like in a SimCity game, you just go and build stuff, right? You manage your budget and everything. But here you have this extra flavor of having to deal with the representatives and parties and all that, and this gives a little bit more difficult to the game. So because of that, I think the overall balancing of the game kind of got heavier on this side, in this aspect of the game, and not much of the building side of the game. So, welcome Connor Kilgannon. We are a son of blah 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 blah, and we have to build everything. Alright. So there's gonna be a few tutorials because I just reinstalled the game, but don't worry about it. We can alright. We can see this is our land here. This is a nice land. We can also turn around, and we can create our first district. Let's go. We're gonna create it. Where should we create it? This is all the area we have. And I want to do something that kind of like occupies the city the best way. So let's go from here. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. No. No, 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 no. Delete. Cancel, cancel. You're sure to cancel your changes? Confirm. We want to cancel our changes. I want to do something like this. I think it's better. Very organized, like we always play, right? Oh, come on. Alright. I think this is better to turn like this, or a little bit like this. Okay. Let's try this again. And there we go. What? No road connection. District area is too high. There's no road connection. So return to game. That's not what we want. Confirm. Do it again. Let's get it over here. Okay. We want as a big district. We want the big initial district. And then we can. There we go. Now he's not complaining anymore. So the district area is too large. I'm gonna do this. How can we? Let's bring it here. There we go. That seems like a nice first district. Default grid. It's gonna cost us this. Confirm and plan. Oh, we can change it. What kind of grid do you want? We want dense grid. I like this. Size, grid for street. We have money to do it. Why it's not allowing us to confirm? Confirm land plan. Okay. Confirm. We have to build a smaller one. Does it have to be smaller? No. Doesn't have to be smaller. We just wanted to confirm it's drawn. Costs are over here. I'm trying to confirm, but it's not confirming. Okay. What the heck is going on? Let's see. Dense grid. Corners, right click on the institutional corners. Size. 5 acres. Cost. It's not allowing me to confirm. I don't know why. Why is not allowing me to confirm? So. I have to add a corner with a right click. I'm doing the tutorials. Now it's gonna. That's why I hate this tutorial thing that blocks you. Come on, game. You should know better. I'm about to take you out of the Shortplay series. Okay, let's add a city hall. Where shall we add? This is a mixed area. Let's put it right. You know, because I know we're gonna be expanding this way and this way. So I want my city hall not only to grab this area here, but also the area over there. So I'm gonna place it over here. Cost 25, running costs 551, confirm service. And now that we've drawn it, we have to propose district. We should name our district. This is gonna be Mighty Center. And it's telling me to use personal funds, but soon enough you're gonna be able to be using city funds. But for the beginning, it's personal. So Mighty Center. I wanted to change Demolish this, modify. We cannot modify districts yet. But there's ways where you can modify so you have more residential or more industrial areas. There's a whole bunch of information on districts. There's nothing yet. Let's just keep following the tutorial. Go to progress. Alright. Now we're gonna choose an invention. What do we want to start researching? I think the first things it's like police and safety authorities. Let's start research on that. When it's ready, it will tell us. Okay, we can change game speed now. It's working. It's working. Alright, and now we can see the city is growing. There we go. Yeah. Alright, there we go. That's our city right there. Right by the lake or the ocean. You cannot tell. Good, 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 good. Let's increase the speed a little bit so we can go further and try to start increasing. Okay, now we can modify districts. It's time to add some more service. As time passes, you need to improve balancing and more service in the district. A much needed school is to be built. Let's get familiar with how to add service to existing district. Alright, so before we do that, let's go over here. We have to click district, modify district, and we can build a grammar school. Let's make it right here, maybe. Yeah, because we gotta make the best out of the radius, the effect radius here. So I'm gonna build it over here, the school right by my town hall, and I'm gonna confirm services, and I'm gonna propose districts, and I'm gonna use personal funds again for now. We haven't got yet to the part where we discuss policy with the town representatives. So this is all the information about what your city needs and where do you have to, what do you have to do to what could you do to improve, and what kind of paths you should be following to improve your city as a whole. So this is happiness. The demand for happiness. Well, happiness is measured by how well you're supplying the demand for various kinds of services. Okay. This is security. We are -2 in physical, but it's okay. And what is this? Basically, city average personal growth. Personal growth is much better because we just built the school. So it's time to raise money. One of the game's main views, even though you're not the mayor and most important decision maker in the city, you're not alone. You can't run around spending money and raise taxes as well. To get things done, you need to have support in the city. You can improve or reject. So let's go to the city council. And now he's gonna start explaining how can we deal with this parliament here. All right. So political parties, these are the political parties. This view lets you know everything you need to know about the different political parties. If we have goodwill with political parties, they probably will vote for us. And the political compass, which dictates how they vote on different issues. Alright. Taxing. So now we're gonna propose taxing. So we're gonna increase business tax. Let's increase it to 15%. Is 15 good? No. 15% is okay. This is kind of the moral compass and the political compass of the parties that are represented here on the parliament. And basically what you want to do, you have green. If you want to propose anything, any of your propositions, you want to have them to the green, to the left side as much as possible. Then we're going to propose taxing. And what we see here is that this party, which is the party we belong, they're probably going to approve. These guys are in the middle, they're not thinking about it, but these guys over here are very strongly against it. So we're gonna do OK, and we're gonna be waiting for the voting on modifying taxes. So now we can appeal to parties because we know this guy is very against it. So now starts the political part of the game. You can take several actions. You can plead, you can demand, and you can threat. And we are the physiocracy party, but we don't want to do that. We want to. Let's try to the Swarillian, the National Swarillian Party. Let's plead with them. Hope you're correct. Invite the party leader to dinner. Express your wish in council meeting. Explain the importance of this vote. I'm gonna express our wish in a council meeting. So you see how it moved from this left to right here. So we gain more favor now for this proposition in particular. Members of National Authority listen to your speech with interest, and many seem to change their opinion. Great job. So we lost a little bit of goodwill, but we changed the opinion. So we have +4 positive effect and -2 positive effect. In the end, it's all right. We could also we swing it. We're probably gonna win this this vote right now. We shouldn't do anything else. So let's go back to the city view. While we wait for the city council, it's a good time to check out the data view. Okay, data is always important. So this is our social groups, and this is how they are faring in a whole bunch of indicators. So the students are not having a whole bunch of happiness or health or culture. So students in lower class. What news, huh? What a surprise! The students in the lower class are the worst faring classes in the city. That's great news. Alright. So this is a whole bunch of indicators that will help you guide your decisions and the paths you want to follow. Like for example, business areas. We have coffee, forestry, restaurant, textile. This is the number of companies. What is this? Number of workers, and like a kind of a drop down of which class the workers are from. The business income. I'm not sure what is this, nor this. But first, for example, forestry has a whole bunch of working class. It's a very important business for us now because it employs a whole bunch of people. So we gotta pay attention to that. Textiles as well, followed by footwear, right? All right. So there's a whole bunch of information here that we can take a look and be more anal about it, to help us define strategy and play the game. We're just waiting for the vote now. And also to... Have we finished this? The administrators prefer the establishment of a professional safe authority. You want them to focus on police force, fire department, or clinics. So what do we want? Because here you can see that we have -2 on security, -2 on health, and fire hazard. I'm not sure how to translate this, but I'm gonna go with clinics. Clinics, it's better. All right, it's time to vote. Let's see how the vote is going. Hopefully we're gonna pass this. Begin voting. Let's see. Well, we are winning, winning, winning. We won. So vote passes, taxes are raised. What a surprise again, huh? Taxes are always raised. This will make your political inner self go crazy with rage, by the way, this game. So this is fine for now. We don't have to do anything else here. Let's go back to the city and let it go for a while. So raise funding. In addition to construct more municipal buildings, there's another way to provide better municipal service to our citizens. Funding. We can improve the amount of real-life values our municipal service provide by directing big part of income to them. Alright. We can propose funding. Alright. And service funding. Adjust funding. We can adjust funding for schools, for example. So we can give it a little bit more. I think this is the DLC improvement here. It's not from the vanilla game, but let's propose this, and everyone is much improved. So I'm not gonna even have to spend political capital on this. So I'm just gonna wait for the funding to change, and then we're gonna be able to spend some of the taxes we raised on better schooling. And soon enough, let's see, it's almost done. We're gonna be able to produce a clinic, I think. Dun, 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 dun. And there's this beautiful night and day cycle. I wanted to change. How can I modify the district? That's not what I wanted. There's a place where you can confirm. There's a place where you can modify the number of residential areas, industrial areas for each district. But vote on funding change. It arrived. Let's begin voting. I think we're gonna pass this easily. I'm gonna have better school for kids. And this will affect the whole dynamic of the model in this game, because once you have better schooling for kids, you have better workers, you have happier people, healthier, and this kinds of initiates this positive wheel of benefits and stuff to make your city fare better. Okay, funding change. Exit. So we passed it with not much problem, and our city average personal growth, it's awesome, and this will give benefits in the future. Oh, see? Oh, our city average personal growth started picking up a lot. 7.
Safety.
Oh, we discovered safety authorities. So we can enact a whole bunch of policies, and we can build a clinic now. Let's go now to gas infrastructure. You gotta pay attention when you're discovering these new technologies, because this will also direct where your industries and your economic growth is going. So it's not just about improving the city, but also how to direct economic growth to it. So for now, I'm gonna go to gas infrastructure, because I know it's something that also helps with security and to satisfaction in the city. I'm gonna start research. I'm gonna go back to the city, and I wanna add a security, a clinic. I'm gonna modify and place services. Oh, here's the clinic. So the clinic is gonna cost us 500k, and it will cost us a month about 19k. I think it's a good way to do it, to place it, because we soon we're gonna be able to produce another district. Let's see if we can build it right here. No, we can't. the city hall won't allow it. And I'm gonna place it right over here because then we can build another district to this side and have more residentials and stuff like that. And the clinic will, you don't have to, the services that you place on a specific district doesn't actually work only on that district. It works on its radius. So that's why I'm placing over here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. All right. Boom. Boom. Come on. What's going on? All right. Confirm services. Propose districts. Normal vote. Everyone is gonna approve a clinic. No one is gonna say no to medical facilities, so you don't even have to think about it. Edicts. Edicts regulate the behavior and freedoms of both citizens and companies. So he's telling us to see what are the available edicts for the city. So safety authorities, Work Safety Act, ban prostitution, alcohol licensing, tobacco licensing. Let's do safety authorities for now. If should the changes this that it would cost the price of pushing it through the political compassion party support and opposition. Okay, so safety authorities. The medical sector is wide-ranged and specialized, covering everything from hospitals to general practitioners. Alternative therapists to medical research, relies heavily on licensing and government mandated and approved education. Currently, no one body oversees all medical service. The creation of an executive authority for testing and approval in health fields would enable people affected. So this is regulation over the health department. The positive effect is we're gonna get a bonus to health +2, which is gonna be great. And the change in the middle class upgrade. So it seems like everything is positive. Those guys are against it, but I think we're gonna pass it real soon. So sometimes we can political parties. How can we influence them? It's okay. So we are waiting on voting for this. Safety authorities. So this is the way. It's very close. Maybe we could try to swing the. Let's appeal to the National Cerulean Party. They're almost there. We're just gonna plead with them. Very simple. So it asks us what we want to say to them. Most citizens agree with this. Boom. Done. We spend a little bit of capital, political capital with them, but it's gonna be okay. So before we finish the short play, let's see if we can see the votes for modified district done, and the safety authorities as well. So let's increase up the speed a little bit. Everything is fine now. Modified district. Let's begin voting. So the construction, this is the construction of the clinic. So you cannot just go and build a clinic. You have to vote it for it. This is the difference of this city building game to the other ones. Alright, let's go to, okay, exit, safety authorities, and with that, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Maybe it will pass, maybe it won't. It passed. Thank God. Or thank me, actually. Thank Mighty. Let's go. So the clinic is built. You saw, now our health went up very nicely. Newspaper has appeared, should always catch up with the latest headline. Alright, there's newspapers and everything like that. Alright. So guys, this is the game for today. This is all the time we have. I hope you have enjoyed this game. It's very different, although it doesn't have the best reviews on Steam. It's still a fun game to play, and for the prices they are asking for the game now, it's very honest and very. You're gonna have fun and you're gonna have your money's worth of gameplay on this. Thanks a lot for watching. Please, if you like this video, subscribe, comment, like, and share. It keeps me motivated to bring you more content and to keep doing this for a while. Alright, this is MightyGooga and I'm out. Thanks for watching.